For Esther, once Jerry reemerged into non-physical, it sort of lighted up the trail in a powerful new way for her, because she became aware of things that, even though she'd heard us say it for quite a while, she didn't understand it fully. And that was that Jerry's interest in this work and in you and in this equipment and in this platform and in this forum and in this leading edge conversation did not end with his reemergence into non-physical. It continues, but it continues non-resisted. In other words, it continues. Now his attention to it and his interest in it is as keen as it ever was. It's just absent of any resistance, you see. And so as Esther feels his eagerness about what's taking place in a conversation like this, she can hardly wait. She's getting a transcription of it. Someone is transcribing it word for word, and Esther sits with that transcription and allows everything that Abraham and Jerry are thinking and feeling about it to come through, in other words, and the accentuation of what's going on here in this room will be embellished hundreds and thousands of times fold as she allows their focus to focus upon it again. You see what we're getting at? For us to try to explain to you who you are required that we first let you understand that you are more than you see here in this physical body, that there's another part of you. But in doing that, we sort of split you up more than we wanted to. We made the physical you, we made the inner being you. What we really want is a blending of the two of you. We really want the two vantage points that equal you to be blended together in a powerful moment. And you know when you are reveling in a joyous moment that you've accomplished that, you see. So your only work, once it's in the vortex, is to accomplish a grid that allows it to fill in. Toward what end? That's the question that we want you to ask of yourself and answer. Toward what end? Toward what end? Why do you want the grid to fill in? Why would it be important that the grid fills in? We can only think of one reason. Why is it important that the grid fills in? You might like it. It's the culmination of what you've been putting there. But what trips you up is, if you need to see it before you like it, then you hold it off. You gotta like it before you see it, and then it will come and show more of itself to you. You gotta believe it before you see it, and then it will show itself to you. You must become the vibrational sensor and responder that you were born to be, you see. It may seem odd to you because here you are, manifested versions of that which is us, and we're trying to teach you how to be less manifested so that you can be more manifested. But we're trying to teach you to care less about the manifestation so that you can align with more that you want, so that your manifestations are more of what you do want and less of what you don't want. And what would be the reason for that? You might like it. You're supposed to feel good. Life is supposed to be fun. You didn't say, I'll go make the world a better place because it needs to be a better place. You said, I want in on this game. I want to go have some fun here. I want to apply my mind to that. I want to apply my unique perspective to that. I'd like my ideas to add to that. Why? Does the world need me? No. Somebody else will figure it out if I don't. Then why? Because it's fun to figure it out. It's fun to be interested. It's fun to observe. It's fun to conclude. It's fun to launch rockets. It's fun to be out of whack and then to deliberately get into alignment. It's fun to feel movement. It's fun to feel energy. It's fun to be powerful. It's fun to take the energy that creates worlds and flow it to the specifics of something that matters to me. It's fun to watch universal response. It's fun to attract momentum. It's fun to gather others. It's fun to feel the fullness of who I am. It's fun to revel in the value of others. It's fun. It's really fun to be physically alive. It's fun to be out on the leading edge. It's fun to be a powerful creator. It's fun to know my power. It's fun to know who I am. It's fun to love me. It's fun to love them. It's fun. It's who I am. I can't cease being, so I might as well make it fun. So now we want you to understand that, it is so nice when you begin to recognize that you get what you think about, whether you want it or not. Because you activate a vibration, that vibration is powerful, it attracts other things like it, and you begin to notice these patterns. It's easier to notice them in others, isn't it? Especially those you live with. So easy to see the things that they're doing that are messing up your life, isn't it? But after a while, you begin to recognize that if you're not giving attention to what you think they're doing that's messing up your life, then it's not in your vibration. It's only by your attention to it. You really don't need to worry about what anybody else is doing unless you're giving attention to what they're doing and using what they're doing and your attention to what they're doing as your excuse to hold yourself out of vibrational frequency with who you really are and what you really want. Isn't that nice to know? Say yes. But we want you to understand something even further, that while, yes, it is a wonderful thing to understand that law of attraction is responding to the vibrational frequency that you are outputting, that there is a vibrational frequency that you have been outputting for a very long time that comes from the source, from the core, from the inner being of that which you are. And when you get out of sync with that, you don't feel good. And when you get in sync with that, you feel wonderful. And here is the best part of this whole thing, the best of all. When you acknowledge that that inner being part of you exists, and that it is the knower and the holder and the vibrational practicer and beer and emitter of the signal of all that you are, we're calling it your core grid. It's the energy that emanates from the very core of that which you are. When you understand that that signal is emanating, that it's flowing into your moment right here and now, it's not off in some heavenly place waiting for you to croak and catch up with it. It's right here, out here on the leading edge. All that you are is focused out here on the leading edge with you, in your powerful now, where all that is new is happening. So as this source energy is focused with you out here on the leading edge, and you happen in that moment to be standing in a place of alignment with who you are, whoa, what a good moment you're having. That's when love is radiating through you. That's when you're clear. That's when you're dynamic. That's when you're flexible. That's when you're clear-minded. That's when your heart is singing. That's when you feel good. That's when you're tuned in, tapped in, turned on. That's when your jokes are funniest because your timing is exquisite. That's when you look the best and feel the best. That's when you are the best. That's when you're allowing all that you've become to be present right here, right now, having this conversation with whoever you're having this conversation. In other words, to be tuned to who you are and living in your powerful now. That's what you planned. And everything else is just off a tad.